Oh, hello. Bad news. I didn't have to use the bathroom like I thought I did. Just cramps. Just suffering. I actually explained that to one of my guy friends one time. They were like, what are period cramps even like? Cause like I don't imagine, like the electroshock one is like, they're not the electroshock, but like where they put the electric pads, and stimulate the muscles. And I'm like, that's not quite right. I'm like, have you ever like had a really upset stomach and had to like really take a dump, and like you can't, and your stomach hurts, and like you just want to be able to take a shit and feel better. That's kind of what a period cramp feels like to an extreme for me. And there is no dump. It doesn't get better. You just have to plead with your uterus to leave you alone. So, anyways, that's where we're at right now. Ow, we're just um, bartering with the old gods here. I'm gonna try and draw. Aw. Give me just a second. I think it's easy. Maybe if I grab a pillow or something to like press it against it. Maybe if I grab my little platypus. Deal with the old gods as a disaster waiting to happen. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's of my belief that tech problems and IT issues are how you get warlocks. Um, Start making deals with things for your computer to work so you can stream, and you're like, oh no, how to get a Fey patron. All right. Makes IT people warlocks. I don't know what deities they're making deals with to get shit work, but holy crap. I'm convinced I've accidentally made a deal with the Fae, because I didn't know what was wrong with my hip, and I was just like, this is dumb. Our healthcare system is dumb. Wouldn't it be funny if if the Fae put my hip back in, or if the Fae fixed my hip, this is a real story, right? All right. So I was living by myself, and like it was good, but isolation makes you learn what spiders are. And oh, um, there were a few times where it was just like shit went missing. Uh, like it was I can't remember what I lost, and I was just like, oh my god, can I please have my blank back? And then I was wandering around the house like 30 minutes later, and I found it. And I was like, no fucking way. Like that, that's funny, you know? And then it was like, it's still, I haven't said anything about it for a while, but it's still been happening. Oh God. Okay, we're gonna go on the Fae rant. So anyways, it was just kind of a running joke for me. And so when my hip was really hurt and I went to the ER and they were just kind of like, well, fuck you, we took some x-rays, go home. And I'm like, it feels like there's glass in my hip when I walk. What do? They didn't even give me anything to deal with the pain. They didn't even give me any anti-inflammatories. I had to go back and be like, please give me some anti-inflammatories. And they're like, you just need to go home and like we're not going to give you any painkillers for the pain. And I'm like, I don't want painkillers for the pain. Pain's coming from inflammation. I would like something to help with the inflammation. Thank you. And the nurse was just like floored. And it was just like, why am I telling you? And they were like, well, that makes sense that they got me some anti-inflammatories. But I went home and I was still in a lot of pain. I was just like, oh my God, wouldn't it be funny? Wouldn't it be funny if the Fae fixed my hip? And long story short, it like went back in place and I could like actually walk again. And I was like, what the fuck? Um, so I'm like, okay, my house is infested with brownies. Got it. We got some shenanigans afoot. I can appreciate that. I'll put some sweets out on the counter, some candy, uh, and like it was just funny. And so I was like I was wondering where the fuck my beanie went. And I love my goddamn beanie. I've had it for a long time. And so when it went missing, I was just really frustrated. And one day I was just like I was literally talking to I think I was talking to Atlas on Discord, and I'm like, "Hey, look. I know I'm going to sound crazy, but like hang on a second." I was just like, "Can I please have my hat back? I would like my beanie. If you have my beanie, can it be returned, please?" The joke was funny. I'm done now. And so later that night, my landlord messages me and they were like, "Hey, uh is everything okay? Like the cameras went out." And I was like, "What?" And they're like, "Yeah." And so they went to go check out what was up, and it was fucking funny because then they messaged me. They're like, "Hey, your beanie's in my car from the last time I saw them. They gave me a ride to go pick up something, and I forgot, like, my beanie fell off in their car." And I was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Okay." So they were like, we didn't take your hat, bitch." But the hat came back. It was funny, and I told my landlord, and she laughed because it was just like she wouldn't have even known um my hat was in the car if the thing hadn't glitched. And so it was just like it was a whole funny thing. Uh and then I've had these earbuds forever. And for the longest time one of them went missing. It was one of they're cute little pink ones, and they have like a Japanese accent. So I have two earbuds. One's got like a British accent and one's got like a Japanese accent. And they're so cute. And so when I lost one of the earbuds, I was really sad. I'm like, no. Um, and then I lost one of my black earbuds too. I lost one of each, and I was like, no, no, I can't like focus listening to music anywhere. And it was just I was just so frustrated. And so I was like, all right, let me just ask just in case. I'm like, can I please have my earbuds back? And I found one of them in the laundry and it still worked. And then I found um no, I just had that one for a little while. I was like, that's okay. I guess if the other one's gone, it's gone, and if it comes back, it comes back. And then I was rearranging my living room, and a friend was helping me rearrange it, and we were moving the couch. And far back underneath the couch was one of my black earbuds, and I was like, oh, I found you! And I thought I went and put it back in the earbud case, and like I don't know what happened, but I ended up at the end of the day still only having one earbud, and I was like, oh, what the fuck. And so later I dropped something or whatever, and I found the earbud under the couch where we had moved it. So like we moved it, and then I dropped one of the earbuds under it again. And I'm like, I don't really know how this happened. It was just wild. And I was like, all right, that's funny. I asked for my earbuds back, and I got them back with a little bit of extra chaos in the mix. And it's like, yeah, I'm no, I don't consider myself superstitious, but apparently just a little bit, something's missing. Just maybe, just ask the Fae. Uh, oh, there we go. That's something I can work with. Remember to always respect the Fae. Yeah, and leave candy out for them. I was actually explaining to a friend's kid. I made a joke about it. Uh, I was like, "Oh yeah, don't do whatever, or like the Fae will steal it, and then you have to like ask for it back or whatever." And they're like, "What?" And I was like, "Well, I'm kind of joking because like, but I'm not joking. Like, there's like house fairies and brownies and like, so you be nice to them because I was like it's a story, like it's not real, but like sometimes it's fun to pretend." And I was like, and sometimes coincidences just make it weird. And you're like, I guess I have house fairies. And he laughed, and it was funny. Like, because I don't want to, like, explain to a kid, like, Santa Claus, like, oh, he's not real or what. I'm not going to sit there and explain, like, house fairies to somebody like it's real. I'm going to explain them to it like it's real, but like through the delusional experience I'm having living my life, be like, look, I'm not saying fairies are real. I'm just saying every time I've asked for my shit back, it showed up again. Like that earbud was missing for like 6 months. I thought it was gone. All right, we're going for smug. Is that why I walk through doors and I can't remember what the fuck I was doing? I just have too many fae. I'm also convinced that my spiders are fae. Like that it's not spiders. They're little fairies, little eight-legged fourth dimensional fairies. They're just our fourth dimensional overlords. I don't know. I mean, that's my whole thing. Like Spiders, spiders are just like biblically accurate angels, you know? They have too many legs. They have too many eyes. Too many limbs, I guess, you know? And they're uncomfortable to perceive. They scare us, you know? Do not be afraid. And so I'm just like, what if spiders are, you know, they're they're fourth dimensional angelic overlords. Like, you know, like why else eight legs but to deal with four dimensions? And those eight legs are just only the ones that we see in this dimension. Like, how many legs do they have reaching into other dimensions? Anyways, Jelly Bean's my spider queen. But no, actually, it was really cool. So, I've actually helped a few of my friends start getting over their arachnophobia, which is funny because I talk about spiders so much, and I'm like, oh, I saw this one doing this interesting thing, and they're like, hmm. And I was in the car, and I was going somewhere with a friend, and all of a sudden there's a spider coming out of the air vent, and I was like, and then I was like, what are you? And they're like, oh my God, what kind of spider is it? I'm like, I don't know. It didn't look like a house spider. And then they like scooted out enough for me to see them. And I saw that it was kind of like silky and gray. And I was like, oh, it's a mouse. It's a mouse spider. They're like, what? Like, do they hunt mice? And I'm like, no, they're called that because they're like gray and fuzzy, kind of like mice. But they just hunt like pests, and they don't really have a venom that is significant of humans, and they're just little guys. And so I was like, all right, I'll be chill. I'll be chill. I still like I can't like hold spiders. I was trying to take Jelly Bean shedded in the corner of my room, and that was really cool to watch. But at some point I had to remove the like exoskeleton from the corner of my room. And even when I was trying to get that down, I was just like freaking out a little bit. I'm like, oh, this is a spider. And I'm like, don't touch it. Don't want it to touch me. I don't want it to touch me. And I'm like, there's not a spider. It's empty. It's spider shell. It's there's no spider there. And I'm just like, don't touch the spider. And I'm trying not to freak out because it's really delicate. And if I flip out, I'm going to crush it. And I really wanted to look at it. And it's cool because you can see her fangs and everything. And like, oh, it's neat. And there's no spider in there. So I can like get really close and look at it. And it's not going to move or get me. But it still scares me. That's called exposure therapy. One day, maybe I will pet a spider. We'll find out. They stole your reason for going into the room. Yeah, they do. And they catch it in their sticky little webs. And that's why they have them, you know? And they cover their feet up with their wings. You still find them unsettling, but you don't react to them as much as you used to. That's really good. They actually, like, I feel like the 90s with, like, arachnophobia and, I don't know, eight-legged freaks and a few of the other ones. Like, spiders, it, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, like, who doesn't have the big scary spider monster, you know? And it's, like, I don't know. They don't deserve the hate. Like, you know, spiders do a lot environmentally, and they keep a lot of the pests out of the, and people are scared of giant house spiders because they're big, but they don't really cause that much harm to humans, and they out hunt like the spiders we're actually concerned about. And the reason you would be concerned about like brown recluse or I think that's specifically like that in a and black widows is because they have a poison that's necrotic to humans. Most other spiders have specialized venom that is meant for like either invertebrates or meant for like other spiders, but it doesn't work as well on people. So at worst it's like an itchy little irritating bite. But most of the issues come from either allergies, somebody who has like gets bit and like has an allergic reaction in addition, or from a secondary infection from like scratching the itch with dirty hands and having like bacteria get in from like not washing your hands or touching something and then scratching the bite. The hands are too high. But yeah, the fucking, oh my gosh, I'll have to refresh it before I tell the story entirely. But if you search these are the spiders in your house, the YouTube series, it's it's great. And that's how I found out a lot of these things. But like, there's this whole ordeal where a spider bite was blown out of proportion because the guy got bit and just like freaked out that he was going to die, and then like chugged a fucking like fifth of tequila or something like that, or vodka. And so yeah, he fucking died, but he died of like alcohol poisoning because he was scared he was gonna die of the spider bite, so he just kept drinking. Oh, like, oh god, that's a way to go. Um, still felt kind of bad for a wolf spider. You're normally chill, but when one crawled on you and you crushed it with your other foot, and it was a big little guy. Oh yeah, I actually just learned about how big wolf spiders can get. When I moved in and I was cleaning my deck, there was a spider that like its shortest leg segment was like an inch long. I did not know how to comprehend, and we're just like we called it Sauron because we are like he's watching you. It's we upset something gigantic, like holy shit. And now I'm like, oh, it was probably a wolf spider. And like that's pretty wild. They're, I think, even larger than the giant house spiders get, because that was definitely large. That was even bigger than jelly bean. We're starting to talk cupcake size. How do we do arms crossed? Be like, get the booba spilling over. Can we do one of these? No, that's not arms crossed. Move. I'm not sure what outfit I'm putting her in there for all of these. Oh no, yeah. There's only so much you can do when you get startled, I suppose. Uh, Alright. We're just gonna take the rough photos. I'm struggling. I don't know what I'm actually working with. I have descriptions. Crossing arms, looking smug. Oh, God, my boobs gotta do a lot of work here. I don't got a lot of boobs to work with. Smooshing them up. God damn, I look ripped. What the fuck? We're going for milk mommy. We got muscle mommy going instead. What the fuck? Excuse me. Not complaining. Fuck. I just tried to shove my tits up so I could look like, you know, see the smoosh. And instead I just look like I'm gonna smoosh you. Oh, goodness. Okay. Nothing wrong with muscle mommy. No. Oh, shit. Can this... I should put my hand out on top of one of them. Let's see. No, that one's going to be hidden because boob's big, so it should be this way. We're planning. We're planning. And it goes like that. I look even more fucking ripped. What the shit? Alright, you guys. I'm going to start trying to work out because this is not fair. Excuse me. Patreon exclusive. Ah. Front door. I'm sorry. Alright, the smug part's harder to get. Alright, cool. We got smug. Smug as a rug. Let's flip it. Which one? There we go. Alright, happy and greeting, and we've got like a snuggly smile. With a head between the boobs. I have a mannequin head. We can do that. We can do a mannequin head. Alright. Sorry, I try to get as close as I can to refs. I'm like, I looked around the room. I'm like, what do I have that's the size of a head? And like, I literally have a mannequin head. Did I give the dog a button or something? No. It's my door. It's good energy. It is. Alright, so we've got happy greeting. That's fine. We're pretty happy right now, right? Oh, I did the hands. Oh, it's a cute one. Alright. And then what's the other one? Snuggly smile. We don't have the... Stop taking pictures! I don't have the head between my boobs. Hold on. So it would be like hugging a head. Oh, that just looks like I'm trying to conquer. Give it a farm smack. What do we do here? This is where I'm like, I don't understand what snuggling. Alright, let's read the description one more time. This is the effort I put. This is why I charge what I charge. I take the reference photos. I go the extra mile. I take the foam head and I squish it. Smiling as if snuggling someone. Maybe a your character here style head. Snuggling it. Gonna snuggle the styrofoam. That just looks like I'm trying to break its neck. How do you... There we go. This is... the lengths I go for you guys. Trying to get some different angles in here. Again, with the awkward grabbing. Don't ask me to snuggle you. It'll be weird. I'm weird. The snuggling will be awkward. There won't be any... I'm the awkwardest creature on earth. My God. That poor mannequin head. Actually, it's the one that looks like Zarya. It's from when I did my Zarya cosplay. All right, cool. Do I have something to work with? Or does that look stupid? That one's kind of workable. That one definitely works. That's... Oh my god. Okay, so... I just thought about if it was a puppy, and then this... Yeah. So if you're trying to take a snuggly picture, just think about puppies. That is so fucking funny. All right, we're deleting the ones that don't. That one's fucking funny. That one's just cute. All right, that one's my new profile picture. That's not okay. I'm just taking a ref photo and take the cutest fucking picture ever. Having an existential crisis because I'm too adorable. All right, I think this is the one. So we're going to favorite that one. I'm going to favorite that one because it's adorable. And then where's the... God damn. Yeah, I'm going to start working out. Again for the thousandth time. It's fine. Which one works better? That one looks pretty smug. I think this one's our winner. All right, cool. Thanks for riding tight through that experience. It's one of the reasons why I'm like, I do a lot of this shit offline, but it really goes the extra mile to make sure I actually have a usable reference for the commissions. Oh my god. Aw. I should send that one to my mom. Like, Mom, look at how adorable I am. There's no fucking dildos in the background for you to tease me about. And somebody else messaged me and they're like, I see the silicone sculptures your mom was talking about. I was like, yeah, it's the same picture. You could see the turtle lamp too. Oh shit. Hey Nights. Hey Nights Gab, how's it going? Here to lurk? Hell yeah. You're lurking, I'm working. Oh, thanks for the head pats, Keon. Good luck with the art you need to collapse. Good luck getting to sleep. I think I'm gonna refill my water here. It's already... That is the last of it. I don't know where... Do we have the clock still going? Yeah, a little bit. I try to make sure I time the ad breaks with a bathroom break, just so that, We'll add them together. I like to time the breaks with stuff. All right, hang on. Yeah, I sent my mom the picture. There we go. Okay, I did. All right. So I like streaming, even if I'm in a wonky mood. All right, so I now have the reference photos. This should go a lot better. And good God, this is great. All right. I am going to I'm going to go in just a minute. Let's see, we got time on the timer. All right, so those are the things I need. I've got the references. I've got the 3 poses. We've almost got the front done. Do I need to take a pose reference for the hand? Probably. Let's just do that in one go right now. That one doesn't need to be complicated. I just need to get my hand kind of in the angle. We stand. Oh, look, I'm wearing a dress. Perfect. It looks perfect. It's not like the day that I was trying to draw Lucy in her pants and I wore a dress and I'm like, great, this is great. I needed a leg ref and I obscured everything. I just need the hand. Sweet. Alright, let's go ahead and do, I've got just a second left in me before we go. Alright. And then I'm just gonna take a break and we're gonna keep going. We're drawing for a little bit. So the happy greeting was kind of like... I think I need to definitely redefine the fact that busts do not include hands. Or that to have more included would be more. Because that's not so much a bust as it is a partial. Because I feel like a bust includes, like, the bust. So I'm like, is this, like, headshot portrait? But I feel like when you allow arms into a bust, it does give you a lot more, but then you're adding more detail and more time, so when it comes to pricing, it's like, Somebody asked about me making a pricing video for artists and for doing commissions, and it's really difficult. Like, there's a lot of nuance to it. Like, I think I need to charge more for my line work, just because it's really difficult for me, or I need to just not do the line work except for ref sheets like this. But yeah, we'll see. I was thinking about it earlier. But sometimes I don't know. It's really difficult to try to categorize your art, because then you're also stuck to delivering within that frame. And it feels like it's really difficult to explore beyond that. So it's all really interesting. All right. I will return. We'll be back in a minute. We're going to go ahead and run the ads and get that the hell out of the way. And I'll return to keep drawing for a little bit. A bust is always a little bit tricky. Yeah, a price would depend heavily on popularity now. Yeah, more or less. Like, when something is higher in demand, you're always able to charge more. And I feel like that's kind of one of the... I do different types of commission batches, and depending on what people get, or don't get as many of, is how I sort of deem what is or isn't worth doing again. And if there's a lot of people trying to get something, then it's possible I should raise my price. And if there's not a lot of people getting something, I'm probably asking too much. So it's like it's interesting. And when you've been doing it for a while, you start to get a feel for things. But I will be right back. I really have to be. Oh shit. There we go. Hello. All right. All right. Mm. Hmm. I'm trying to figure out where I stack boobs on the frame that I don't have any. Um. All right. Um. And then I've got the arm, and then I can flip it, and I can start the back side, and then I can start the outfits. We're starting to get places with this one. I'm excited. Also, the more people want to get your art, the more you can charge for your time. Yes. That's such a difficult one because, like, I feel like part of the reason that my rates are cheaper is because I'm behind. And since I'm behind, uh, and my rates are cheaper, it kind of perpetually leaves me undercharging. Whereas I feel like if I had a shorter turnaround time, I would maybe be able to charge more. But that's all right. It's been a very large transitionary year for me. And a lot of what I've been doing has been to free up my time to focus on work, getting rid of extra stuff that I don't need that's been kind of cluttering up my time and my life. And it's good. It's good. And the more time I have to draw, the better. It's my favorite part of all this, anyways. All right. I wish I could snack, but if I chew, my model tracks me eating. So irritating. Like, this is me. That's what happens when I swish my mouth. My whole head moves. One day we'll break into changing those parameters and fixing everything, but we're not there yet. In the meantime, we're drawing one big busty cow mummy. Alright, so I think I'm actually going to... I don't have a good spot to put this. It's so hard for me to look at the ref because the ref is like nowhere near. I need another phone stand for my desk. And check your baggage at the front door. Scream. There's literally nothing I can do about that. There's just a lot going on right now. I'm sorry. It's okay. Ah. Oh, hey. So it's really difficult for me to give you guys toggles for my 3D model, I might be able to work it out. But what if chat had a kobold and you guys could change the kobold? Would you like that? I think I would like that. Change it. Change its color, change its horns. I don't know. We'll see. I think that would be fun. Alright, so yeah, I can't see my phone. You know what? I'm gonna send them to myself and I'll look at it on Discord. So we've got 3 busts and a hand. Yeah, that's not bad. Alright, and then we've got this one, which I will then send. And then I'm not looking through my goddamn phone every time. Oh, man. I'm having a good time today, I can tell, because these photos are fucking adorable. I'm clearly having a good time. It's so stupid. Hugging the goddamn mannequin and pretending it's a puppy, but you know what? If that's what we have to do to get here, that's what we have to do to get here. Alright. Refs are done. Cool. I'm going to pull them up on my screen. Then there ain't no rest for the weekend. Alright, so the face is there if I need it, but I'm gonna start over off of my sketch. Alright. Alright, so then this is... I feel like this is where it would protrude over and spill. Yeah. Oh, there ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got boobs to draw. Got butts to shade. Hmm. All right. We got some. Feel like this is too high. Like this. Hmm. My God. All right. It's been hot enough, and I don't know. I get tired of just drinking water, right? And like, I just want something that's cold. And so I've actually been having some sparkling water. Because it's like, I don't want soda. I don't want the extra sugar. I just want something cold. And I don't want to be bored drinking it. And I think it's. Is it Canada? It's Canada Dry? It's the one that's normally a ginger ale. And they're my favorite ginger ale. So I was like, do you make a decent sparkling water? And there's no aspartame in it because I fucking hate the way that tastes. And it fucking gives me a stomach ache. I'm just like, it's one. I I can drink a Diet Rockstar and it doesn't make me sick. But like I don't really like the flavor of the aspartame. And so it's like I drink just enough of the energy drink to not get a stomach ache, and it also keeps me from exploding from caffeine. So it's a good balance. If the energy drink tastes too good and I drink all of it too fast, nobody needs that. I'm trying to remember why I don't like the regular rock stars either, but it started a long ass time ago. I was like, It's funny. Everyone has like their energy drink of preference, though. It's like, what do you like? Red Bull or die? Okay, that's fair. What do you like? White Monster. Fair enough. All right, this is better. Better? Better. Yeah, that still works. All right, so I'm just going to erase the rest of this because fuck it. What did I just do there? What? All right, we're just gonna erase this and we're gonna use the vice. I don't think that's what the boobs look like squished. I feel like this one, like this is not. Hmm? Why is it so warm? I was gonna say that's why I'm drinking some fucking water. Like it's ice and it just there's barely any flavor and I'm putting ice in it because I'm fucking so warm. I just need something that's cold. Oh shit. All right, so now we're gonna take this one, put it on its own layer. Actually, that's about right. That's a lot better. Yeah. No. Alright, so now we have this one going, and I can move it all in one go. Yeah. Beautiful. Alright, so I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. No. They're small. And then erase some of this, because it's making it really confusing. Alright. And then we have... Woo! Alright, yeah! That looks good. Alright, cool. Sorry, I'm like holding my breath. I'm like, please. Man, drawing hair is like crazy. It's chaos. You just have to trust the process, and if you don't like it, you just have to get rid of it and try again. I think this is pretty good. That is so good. I'm so happy with that. When you're not struggling with the pose, you can actually like focus on the character more. All right, I forgot her horns. Beep 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 beep. All right, so I love. All right, so I barely knew that the fucking Olympics happened the last time around, but the main way I did. Sorry, the segue here is Snoop Dogg. The main way I did know was because all of a sudden out of nowhere, my mom just starts talking to me about Snoop Dogg at the Olympics. And I'm like, what? And then she was telling me about him at the equestrian event and like dressed up with Martha Stewart. And I'm just like, out of everything, I never thought my mom would be telling me about Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg watching horses at the Olympics. Only do coffee. Coffee's my main bitch. Ginger ale? Yeah, it's a ginger ale. Yes. Coffee is my favorite. I watched energy drinks in moderation. I don't know what body armor is. After working previously at a hospital, energy drinks just distressed your kidneys. Yeah, that was me working 10s and 12s. I was drinking too many caffeine tubes. And I was like, what if What if I moderated my caffeine? What if I wasn't on three energy drinks just to get through the day? What if I slept? And so I tried to kind of rebalance my schedule a little bit better and have a little bit less on the fucking caffeine, but sometimes it's real rough. But more energy drink is not answer. As much as we wish it is, you cannot just substitute rest and sleep for caffeine. We can keep fucking trying though, can't we? Nittany says, had a coffee plus energy drink mix a few times. Can't drink it anymore though. I'll stick with like mixing Coca-Cola with my coffee. Does anyone remember that? Do they still do that? It was like coffee with like either Coke or Pepsi. I don't remember which. And it was one of those things where you fucking drink it and you're like, ugh, it was fucking gross. And then like afterwards you're like, well, I don't know. And you drink it a little bit more. And one day I was drinking coffee and then I took a sip of soda and I just had a fucking whole flashback to that son of a bitch. And I was like, whoa. And then I made a cup of coffee mixing the two and I was just like, why am I drinking this? And I wouldn't stop. There's something cursed about the combination. I don't know. Everyone talks about Pilk, but no one talks about whatever the fuck that coffee concoction was. Anyways, Monster makes them? But does it taste like... I don't know. Alright, stop. We're not mixing sodas. We're not doing it. We're not doing it, Scots. Alright, we are gonna set the cute little cow. Work in progress, though. Excuse me. No, no. No, not the hiccups. Alright. Gonna send the work in progress real fast. Smug. Makes the coffee energy drinks. Never tried. So, ow! That was my ear. Spork. Oh, the sushi is too fun. Oh. That's fine. The pixels are too crunchy anyways. I didn't want that sushi. Oh my god. I shouldn't be a unicorn today. Where'd I go? Wait, what happened? Hello? Does it... Hello? I broke? Hello? There I am. Okay. I was like, what the fuck just happened? Where'd I go? Why? What? Oh, the calibration got fucked up. That's what happened. I leaned all the way over and I appeared again and I sat back up and I disappeared. I was like, what the fuck? Alright. It got wonky. I had to reset it. Unicorn magic made me disappear. Yes. I'm too fast. You can't catch me. You thought Sonic the Hedgehog was fast. Ugh. Alright. Stretch. Yeah. It is so warm in here. Holy shit. All right. Yes. We're gonna get rid of the heat pad on my back because I think I'm gonna die. It's so hot. Unicorns are like ice cream. We melt over 75 degrees. Actually, ice cream melts a lot lower temperature than that. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and start on the next sketch. I'm sorry. I'm off the rails tonight. I don't give a fuck and I'm tired. But I am glad I'm drawing and I'm glad we're hanging out and working on some shit. This one's good. I think this is good. Smug. Also slightly buff. I should send my mom the other. Mom, do I look buff? Mom, do I look buff? Alright. I used to weight train in high school. I've got the I've got the ex-wrestler look. The old like somebody who used to work out and then like the muscles are a little bit softened because I haven't been able to be as active as I used to. But the cool thing is when I do have a good enough streak of health to work out, the muscles come back pretty quick. So here's hoping some meal prep and some real careful navigation equates to some bam biceps. Yeah. I actually have to work my drawing arm out twice as much. Not twice as much, but I add a few extra reps in because I do so much with my left arm that my right arm's actually the one that's kind of behind the times. Alright, do I want to fuck with this one right now? No. What's the other one? Let's start with the mannequin head. Let's see how this one comes out. This is so fucking funny. I don't know how this is supposed to fucking work, but we will fucking try. I definitely look a lot squishier here. It's funny though. It's a lot to do with like how you position yourself, how you're holding yourself, and like what things are kind of pronounced and not like. There's a lot of it in how you make good poses for drawing too. But it's funny because I've just through the last decade of doing commissions and taking my own refs and stuff, I've gotten half decent at trying to find decent poses. But it still just shows how different positions show certain things off better or make things like look better, and it's just yeah, it's just interesting. How do we do? But like the other one, I was leaning back and crossing my arms. So leaning back and crossing my arms, it's like yeah. And then this one leaning forward, so everything that's soft kind of comes forward with it, and so it's really interesting. It's why I think I took really good photos of my friends when they were asking me to, because I kind of understand how stuff sits and how to move to like try and accentuate things or work with stuff. I might have to see how do you make boob hat though? Is this the best? I don't fucking care. It's actually doing alright. It's. Yeah, I'm not sure I would have done as much with this if I didn't have a good idea of what I wanted to try to do. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and have like the hair spill down. Then that's kind of a fun top down. Different angle of the character. I might have to ask. There might have to be some. This is definitely quite the bust. I think the hand part won't happen here. Alright. Do 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 do. Alright, so that's two out of three. On to one where we're saying hello / greeting. Alright, so we're trying to get the concept out so I can make sure it's worth doing more. Alright, so I have to find out what outfit she's in these. Mm. Also, if you've seen the symmetrical sketches and anybody wants one, it's going to be really hot this weekend. I will not be able to be in my office, so there's a Google form if you would like one. It's $20 for just a little symmetrical doot. Little doodly. There's something chill I can do on my laptop, and I can stay in a cooler room because my room turns 1,000 degrees. So, fantastic. We have gotten a confirmation. I really want to work on this one. It's so cute. Alright, let's do the hand. So what she does, that bow reminds me that there's a room to grow. Yeah. In the atmosphere. Alright. I'm just gonna mount my phone real quick. This is really pissing me off. I have a solution for this. The only problem is, well, oh no, never mind. I sent it to myself. It's fine. I'll put it there. I need to get another phone holder because I have one and it keeps getting grabbed from my workplace so I can record stuff. So I just need two separate ones. So I stop stealing my own equipment. I'm pissing me off. Alright. I'm going to give one big stretch. For the shooting star, one without a permanent scar. Did you miss me? Looking for yourself. Bam, 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 bam. Ow! I just kicked my table. Un momento, por favor. Mm-hmm. 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 All right. This one's so cute, I just want to keep working. I have a lot of really big projects I'm working on right now, and it's one of those places where, even when I've been getting on and streaming and getting a lot done during streams and making good progress on work, oops, I'm tracing her hair. It's hard to see the overall progress. But I made almost all of the characters in this bard sketch are done. Is it still recent? Yeah. I just need to do their feet, and that is I dug shoes out to wear finally, so I can actually take the pictures so that it looks appropriate for high heels. Putting on a pair of tennis shoes for Lucy was a big deal. Total game changer. And Kobold don't need no shoes. We're rocking the Kobold toe beans, so but this I'm struggling with, so I dug out a pair of shoes so I can mimic the poses again and have a reference for what the shoes looked like. And then I have to finish her outfit and add some details to Lucy. But then this is ready to go along the final rail to completion. Um, that sounded. We're just gonna ignore I said that. The yeah, the amount of time to do 4 characters is a lot, and then this one is front, back, and you know, we got past the iterations of designing the character, so now we can get to the other images. But like, there's still a lot to go on this one, and then I've been working on another 4 characters, so I'm just like, there's been a lot of progress made, but it feels sideways rather than forward because it's been on so many pieces. So I just finished one, and that reference came out really good. And I feel like this one is going to be, now that the main character design is done, it's going to be a lot of work because there's a lot of outfits and stuff. So I'm working on getting the roughs done on this one. And then basically, it's kind of a juggling game of letting my eyes rest from the bard one, right? And then after I've had a minute working on this, when I go back to working on the bard, I'll have fresh eyes, and that one will be easier to see where my mistakes are. And then when I'm finished with that one, I'll rotate back to this one, and it's kind of same thing, where getting to rotate to something else for a minute lets me see what's wrong rather than just get frustrated. But it does take a little bit longer overall to get the work done, which does suck. Oh, I'm out of water. No. I don't want to be out of water. I want to keep drawing the cute cow. How long have I been fucking drawing for? That's the real question. Oh, the 1 hour timer went off. That means I should actually probably run the ad and go pee. Or else it'll run the 1.5 minute ad and we'll have to watch more ads per hour. So, alright, I'm gonna save my work. Ooh, don't close. No, 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 no. Cancel, cancel, can't, don't freak out, don't freak out, don't freak out, cancel. Save. Alright. Yeah, I guess we're just switching into drawing for tonight. I'm good to just keep going until I'm done. tomorrow's going to be a work stream or a game stream, and then the weekend I'm taking off from streaming, and I will be hanging out in the AC and working on some other commissions. I might work on some rough drafts too, but the symmetrical ones are really nice to do on the laptop, so. Alright, let's take a quick break and I'll be right back. I don't know when the last time I went for a break was. I keep trying to set the timers when I do, but I'm a dingus. I'm trying. Holy shit, it's so hot in here. I opened the fucking door for a minute and ran the fan and it cooled off and I was like, this is nice. And I shut the door and I'm like, this is hot again. But it is fine. I have a snack. I got some more water. I got some more, alright, it's dude, okay. It's, I think it's Canada Dry. But it's pomegranate cherry flavor, and it tastes like those fucking fruit roll-ups from when I was a kid. I'm just like, this is water that tastes like fruit roll-up? Yes. Very yes, yes. It's all you, too hot to be contained. Too hot for cable, baby. Too hot for Twitch. Can't even handle nipples. I have to draw frowny faces. Alright. Beep 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 bow. Hmm. Alright, so I'm gonna make room for these three here. And then we'll do the front back flip later. Alright. Snack. Do I work on the other sketches first, or do I work on the one I like? Sorry, I hate chewing noises, so I try to mute it. I realized I didn't mute it, so. Apologies. Alright, so. This fucking sketch is just at a different goddamn level. I'm like, yes. This is amazing. Let's see if I can fucking do anything with it without ruining it. And then we'll work on the hand and rotate around to the other sketches while I'm refining this one. It's just so cute. Top right. Yeah. I'm so glad I grabbed the mannequin head. And then pretended I was thinking about a puppy. I'm like, what if I was petting a dog right now? And then that's the picture. That's it. It was beautiful. You have to evoke the emotion And I'm like, what would, like, it's like, oh, it's like when you snuggle a puppy. And I was like, oh. And it was just, perfect. Perfect. The smug one's great too. Alright, one last sneak. One last sneak. I need to fix the snoot on this one. But, like, oh my gosh. This is just, that just cracks me up. I need to find out what outfit is going for these. If I'm doing the sundress or if I'm doing one of the other alt outfits. I can't change the outfit per. Oh. This is my quiet protest. YouTube will let me draw nipples under artistic nudity. But Twitch will fucking flip out, man. And front door. It's like when a cat chooses you and sits on your lap and you never want to move again. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, I'm sorry, buddy. It's time to get up. And I just look at you like, no, I would like to stay here. It's like, I guess I won't move. That would be a great D&D item. A cat that, if your players sit and start to pet it, sit down, it'll sit in their lap. And then they have to start making wisdom saving throws if they want to do anything but sit there. They're like, please, like, we're in the middle of combat. We need your help. They're like, but he's sleeping. He's sleeping on my lap. I can't disturb him. He's so precious. They just wisdom saving throw. The advertisers got scared and now they're strict. Yeah, it's frustrating. Like, I understand having a platform having whatever. Like, most have some kind of guidelines on what counts as artistic nudity versus what counts as porn. And nipples aren't usually categorized as inherently sexual. It tends to be things like showing penetration, showing bodily fluids, showing something erect. Those things are more clearly sexually explicit. Like those you know, and those are very, like, nipples themselves aren't, there's nothing wrong with them. They're just, it's a body part, and the fact that male presenting nipples are fine, and I'm not allowed to just walk around without my shirt off is that's bullshit. Cursed worship of the boy. Dust will auto-fail. Yeah. It would. Then, I don't know, maybe the players can utilize it. Let it sit on somebody else's lap and trap them that way. I don't know. Stunning a player and letting them not do anything always sucks. But I think even that case, somebody would be like, but I'm petting the cat. Especially if the DC is reasonable, I mean. Then it's just fucking funny. Like, dude, you've been petting the cat for like 6 turns. It's a DC 10. I keep rolling 2. Alright, let's see if we can do some line work here. Or if I'm gonna suck at life. No, I'm kidding. It'll be fine. Just a cute little moo. I'm dying laughing right now. I can hear the dogs. But it's just them sniffing through the door. It's just like fucking dying, dude. It's so fucking funny. Oh, dude. Okay, so the funniest, I lost it every fucking time. I went over to one of my friends' houses and they were cat sitting for somebody who was like basically between apartments and dealing with the whole like approval stuff and whatever. And so where they were staying couldn't have a cat. So my friend was like, cool, we'll watch Cat for a minute. And so I was like, oh yay, I get to meet Cat. And so I go over and this little goofball, he was raised with dogs. And so when he came over, he didn't do the little cat like sniff, sniff, sniff. He came over to me and I stick my hand out to say hello and he sticks his face out and he's like I'm like, dude, you're fucking huffing me like a dog. Like the cat was raised by a dog to the point that when he smelled stuff, the cat was smelling stuff like a dog. And so he would just come over and every time I could hear the cat just be like I'm like, I can't. I can't. Cats don't make that sound. It's just I broke my model. It was just so cute. It was just so cute. And then like there's someone I know has a dog who was raised by a cat. So when they wrestle, I literally like that cat meme where the cat's like bap 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 bap. Like the dog was literally just like bap 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 bap. And I was like, that is the funniest shit I've ever seen. Oh, but I had a cat who was raised by a dog, and then a dog who was raised by a cat, and now I have a dog that comes over. Well, he's not mine, but like he comes over and he like brushes up against me, and I'm like he does the cat rub, but he's a dog, and I'm just like, oh my god. It cracks me up. Oh, yes, yes, that's the perfect gift. That's so cute. Oh, whenever I cover my face with my hands, I disappear. Hello? Okay, I'm back. You would not let it be a combat thing. You have some pretty high level spells that would not let you do something that would hurt you. Out of combat, there would be no pressure. Maybe it would never. And the campaign ended when they all found a cat and adopted it and sat there petting it for the end of time. And then the big bad guy took over, and they were cool because they had their cat to pet, and the world ended, and everybody died. The end. That's some fable shit. It's it's funny. Animals are cute. I love it. Um, God, I'm trying to think. I've had so many animals. Wait, the cat hung out with the rabbit. The rabbit ate my internet. Goddamn. All right. I'm trying to find what's so cute about this under sketch. And just do it in one go with line art. And I'm not sure how I'm doing this. And now that I've said it out loud, we're gonna ruin it. It's coming out really cute. It was coming out really cute before I said something and jinxed it. Here, knock on wood. Is anything even wood anymore? Is it all particle board? This is wood. Hold on. High five. Knock on wood, punch himself in dick. Sorry. I keep breaking my model. God damn it. Wood is wood. Let's see. All right. I'll just do the pupils first and then I'll add stuff in later. That's always a good backup plan to doing it. I'm like, I don't know where to draw the line art. I'm like, I'll just do the colors first. I'll just do the flats first. That'll show me where it goes. It's cute though. I like this. I like this. All right. They call it engineered wood, as in like retail and online shopping to confuse you. Oof. Yeah. It's really difficult. One of the one of the few things I managed to buy before I like got sick and lost like my regular job and could buy things once in a while. Um, it's one of my. I found a furniture store that was going out of sale, out of business, and they had a sale where everything was 75% off. So I have a really nice actual wood dining table that was like $2,000, and I got it for 250 because it was 75% off. And so the other 250 I spent was on the four chairs that went with it, and they were like they were also a quarter off. So if I got all of them for that, I can't do the math because I'm drawing. But it was pretty good. I think I got all of them for another 250 because I think the table was $2,000 and then each of the chairs was $500. Because then if I got both of them for $1,000, that made sense. So like I just got like the extra payday, and I was like, oh, I have monies, and I drove past it and I saw it and I was like, oh, I want this table. And so it was one of the first like real pieces of furniture that I bought for myself that wasn't necessarily from the thrift store or like reclaimed. And so yeah, I've had it for a long time, and it's one of my favorites. And the surface is all fucked up because it's seen a lot of crafts and a lot of art, and I wouldn't have it any other way. But it's nice and solid, so like I can press down if I need to, and it doesn't like bow, because it's really hard when you need something to have some resistance, and it doesn't. Like the table gives instead of. I'm like, oh come on, man. Um. Holy shit! I've been streaming for 5.5 hours. Oh, because I took a break to took a break for a minute, and I also was playing zombies. So I was like, I didn't want to stream, but I knew I wanted to draw, and then like I wanted to, and I didn't want to, and I'm like, dude, I feel like I'm 5. Like, fucking stop, just do something. And I'm like, maybe what do I want to do? And I'm like, I don't want to finish Awaria. I don't have the brain cells for that right now. I just want to play zombies. And I'm like, okay, fine. We'll get on and play zombies, and then I'll probably want to draw eventually. And what happened? I got fucking jump scared. I was like, what? Okay, alright, that was it. That was it. I'm gonna go draw. It's just funny. Like, I think that's one of the reasons why I'm alright doing what I do. I only get so distracted by games before I'm just like, alright, fuck it, I'm out. My art rarely comes with jump scares. I won't say that it doesn't, because anytime there's a power flicker and the computer blinks and I've lost art, or I've thought I was going to lose art, let me tell you, that is more terrifying than any zombie jump scare in a game could ever be. And I think it was a couple of years ago, but shout out to Mama Scuts, because for my birthday, I was I was really upset because we'd had a power blink. It was like in October, when it kind of starts to get windy here. And that first like really big windstorm in the Pacific Northwest usually knocks down any trees that kind of died through the summer from not getting enough water, or like, being sick, or fucking whatever happened to the goddamn tree that it's not strong enough. And so like sometimes it's just branches, sometimes it's whole trees, but in that first like little bit of fall there, there's always that risk of a power outage. And so one year I was working on a commission and I was literally almost done. I think I did all the line work on it, and I had just started shading it and doing the background work. So I was fortunate to some degree that I had sent work in progresses to my customer, because I was able to grab those from the inbox and work from tracing over my line art, because when the power blinked, it fucking corrupted the whole file. Like, it corrupted the whole file. I couldn't open it. I couldn't. I'd only saved the one version, and I couldn't open it. And so like almost 30 hours of work was just out the fucking window. And my only saving grace, like I said, was the fact that I had sent like progress to the customer, and so I had something I could work over. And I was just really upset about it. And so for my birthday that year, my mom got me one of the battery backups, the power banks for your computers, and yeah, a UPS, an uninterrupted power supply. So now if there's a power blink, even if the power derped and it went out on me, I would have like at least 15 minutes to save stuff and shut down, and nothing would get lost or corrupted, and that is so fucking awesome. Because, like, nothing stings more. I can die in a video game 1,000 times. It's nothing. Dark Souls, no fucking problem. I had patience with Awaria, because you know what? It wasn't art that I'd spent my life on that just got fucking wiped. Or the times that, oh god, the time I saved over, a fucking commission I was almost done with. I finished the line work and started the flats, and then I saved over as a PNG on accident. And I again had to take the work in progress that I had sent my customer and trace over it as the only salvageable way to work on that piece. And so just like whenever it comes to a video game, keeping my patience is a walk in the park. I've had some, I've had some rough spells with art and losing things that way. That I would rather lose a game save 1,000 times over. Oh, dude, this song. Oh, the song. This song's gonna set me off on a fucking rant, you guys. Holy shit. Google is broken. I remember this song. I started singing it out of the blue. And I was just like, what fucking song is this? I came out of dusk with a swashbuckler's grin, the taste of the ocean's original sin. And so I put that specifically in Google and searched it, and then it didn't come up with anything. And I'm like, lyrics, and it didn't come up with anything. And I'm like, so I put it in parentheses, and it didn't come up with anything. I'm like, what the fuck? How does it not know Jen Cass? And I'm like, oh, I got so mad at Google, I remembered the artist. And so I tried Googling Jen Cass with the lyrics, and it just still wouldn't come up. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I know this song exists. I made a Morrowind mod with it. Like, what's going on? And the fucking it still didn't come up, and I'm like, what's going on here? And I'm like, all right, Spotify, do you know Jen Cass? And so I searched it in Spotify. She came up as an artist, and in her top songs was one called Pirate. And I'm like, no fucking way. So I clicked on it, and I found the fucking song. How can I not find it through Google, even when I found the artist name? So then I was like, cool, maybe if I know the song. So I Google Jen Cass Pirate lyrics, and they still won't fucking come up. And I'm like, how? This is literally broken as fuck. CEO of SEO. Oh, fucking good. More like shit engine. Jesus. Like, holy crap. Cannot find anything. Anyways, I'm really, 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 really glad I was able to find this song, because it's not generally the type of music I listen to, but, it's one that I really liked. This would be a fun one for. I'm so sorry. People buying Google results. Duh, fuck, it's hard finding anything. But yeah, it's wild. It's hard to find, like, a lot of things these days. Like, it's to the point where I've realized if I don't share a short or a TikTok or a meme with a friend when it crosses my timeline, I might never see it again. There's like this one like lizard meme where it's just like lizard, lizard. And so people are like remixing it and it's just stupid. And there was one that came up and it was just like, did you have anything to drink today? And it's like, coffee? And it's like, no, it was just like, have you had any water to drink? And it was like listing every liquid but like actually water. And it was funny. And then later, I had a friend who was like, have you had anything to drink today? And I was like, shit, no, I've only had coffee. And it made me think of that fucking TikTok and I couldn't find it again. I'm like, well, fuck me. It's a really interesting era where you can experience things but not ever find them again. When we should have access to... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how we got here. I'm gonna scratch my head and keep drawing a cow. You know? I don't get paid to think, I get paid to draw hot mommy cows, okay? I'm going back to my job. The fuck is my life? I'm so happy that this is what I get to do. It's a weird one. Every time I like introduce myself into a new social group, they're like, oh hey, and I'm like, hi, I'm Scuts. They're like, okay, oh hi, what do you do for a living? And I'm just like, I draw butts. I draw furries. I draw butts. Yeah. They're like, fucking cool. I'm like, yeah. It's always a conversation starter about like the most interesting things I've drawn or like just what I'm working on lately. A lot of people are more understanding in my age group, I guess. Or are furries themselves. I'm not a furry. I'm not a furry. Sir, then why is there a giant Captain America panda fursuit head in your closet? I'm not judging. I'm just saying. You can take the panda out of the closet. It's okay. Just be the panda all the time. It's alright. Damn, them girls just trying to escape. That's why the frowny face. Actually, I'm really glad this is coming out really nice. I was definitely expecting to finish the sketch on this. I didn't think I was going to actually... Wait, it's a pencil. Get the pencil out of here. We want the pen. That pisses me off more than anything. Oh my god. Corrupting game saves? Sure. Losing a fucking art file? No. Drawing on the wrong layer? Bad. That's bad feels. And then the last one is drawing with the wrong textured pencil. Like when I'm trying to do something in a line art style and I accidentally grab my like pencil brush and I don't catch it like I just did there. Makes me really upset. I'm like, no. It's happened more than one time. Ba ba da ba ba. I have so much patience for anything but me fucking up my art. Well, in dumb ways. I understand fucking up my art's part of the process in some degrees, but like, I mean, when I save over the almost completely finished ref commission, and I save it as a flat PNG before I'm done, yeah, I'll be a little upset. But like, pretty much, like, it's hard. It's hard for anything else to hit that level. Like, it goes back to high school when I would be working on working on a drawing and somebody would be like, what you drawing? I'd come over and bump the table while I'm inking something, and I'm just like, I don't want to go to the principal's office. And I'm like, well, that is, yeah, I was like drawing a character holding an apple. Oh, I did it right there too, son of a bitch. I was holding a character drawing an apple and somebody bumped me and it just went off to the side entirely. And I was just like, oh my God. And they were like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't mean to ruin your art. And then, like, I feel bad because I don't want them to be upset and, like, think that I'm upset. And so I'm like, it's fine. So then the apple was on fire, and in my little stupid comic, I made up some reason for the apple to be on fire, and it ended up being like some dumb little ape shit like side arc that it went on. And it's like, yeah, sometimes it's better to just roll with it than to waste the energy getting mad, you know? But I do like streaming because you guys can ask me what I'm drawing, and you won't be able to bump my table. It's very nice. You can throw gnomes, though. You can throw gnomes. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da. There's a reason you're swapping to Linux. Uh, yeah, swapping browsers for the same reason. I'm kind of tired of Google and Firefox, so I don't know, we'll see. Twink is a slur to Twitch. Wow, yeah. It's been mad about that. Oh, snap! I'm not gay, says the twink at the RC with the grind wrap going off in his pocket. Yeah. You would think, wow, PvP, they would let that one through. Can you throw gnomes? Oh my god, you threw all of the emotes. Oh my god. That's so many. Oh no, everybody who just got a gift sub from Argon Falcon, congratulations. Oh, those weren't gnomes. Holy shit. Oh, thank you so much. The sexy cow mom appreciates it. This is you now. Today, this is you. Just your luck to throw the emotes instead of gnomes. Oh no. Oh, there might have been gnomes that got thrown through. Oh god, I do need to save. Is tits broken? I don't see a burger. I think tits is broke. Broke the tits. I saw a save, damn it. I was looking for a burger. I don't see no burger. Kion's in bed. Can't bug him. Can I save, damn it? There we go. Just for you. Ugh! God. That is so fucking satisfying and irritating that it changes from a burger to myself. Alright. Oh my god, this... I don't have the Bob Ross one here. It's on Discord. Maybe I should add the Bob Ross one. It looks like I'm sniffing the... It's... Yeah, it's gets... Ah, it's funny. I don't think I have it right now and I don't want to dig it up, but we will. I think I'll add the Bob... the Bob Ross... His name was a food, and he sniffied. It's so fucking cute. I wish I had a cat. I don't need a cat. I would name him Schrodinger and name him Scroats for short. And nobody would need that. And I'd be like, Scatty, don't. Alright. Big stretch. I feel like I should flip the other one around. So it's a 3/4 turn in the other direction. You know, for not having tits that big, I feel like I did a good job. Then you could tell people they don't have the scrotes to talk to you. He has to be one of the hairless cats. That's why I will never. Where did I go? I'm right here, bro. Hello? Hi. I broke? Oh, I broke. I broke. Oh, wow, I broke. BRB. Oh my god, we're gonna name the scrunkly rat. His name is Scroats now. When you call tech support. Alright, that fixed it. I had to reboot it. You don't have the talking cat. Do not talk to me. Oh my god. Oh god. Ooh, hydrate. Thank you. Ah. I shall. Do not talk to me. Is it this one? Ah! Look at the wrinkly little naked one. Yes. Hype chest. Thank you so much for the hype trade. That's crazy. Oh no, it just tried to get me to pay for bits to myself. What did this one get? A little cat. Oh my god, it knew we were talking about cats. It knew. We were talking about a stunning little fella. It's cute. Oh my god. Aww. I need more emotes. Totally not farming hype chest emotes on you. Aww. It's better than being a tomato farm, because I'm allergic to tomatoes. Not allergic to hype chests, I guess. Thank God I'm not allergic to chests. My life as a panicked bisexual would only be full of more panic. Alright. Thank God I'm not allergic to chest. Yes. We will all be grateful. Alright. I think I'm gonna grab a new layer to do the bangs rather than doing it over the original. Oh, I don't know if they're awake or not, but I'm gonna send this. I'm gonna send it instead. Why did I... Alright. They're fancy booer. Fancy titty. Yeah, I'm wild. I send my commissioners some wild updates sometimes. Alright. I don't know if they're gonna still be awake or not. Ah! That's fantastic. I like to have fun here. Alright. Why am I fucking filling this in with the mouse? That's so funny. Alright. What time is it? It's almost 10. How long have I been drawing? I've been drawing a long time. It's almost 6. I should stop, but I don't want to. And I don't have to keep drawing. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Not ready to stop. That's fine. If the art bug hits, the art bug hits. I'll stop when I'm done. We'll hit the wall eventually. It always happens. I was playing a video game for a little bit, so that was definitely a chunk of it. Alright, 1 second. Oh. Alright. Also, I gotta ask, like, where did Argon Falcon come from? Those little booby faces would make for a great t-shirt. Oh my god, that would be so funny. Yeah. I don't know, sometimes I'm curious. And, like, I get asked a lot, like, why Scots? I'm like, it rhymes with butts. Like, I would literally, like, I was trying to come up with a username, and I'm like, butts, Scots. Yes, it rhymes with butts. Good, good, this is perfect, I love butts. I am butt. And then when somebody had the name Scots on Twitch, I was just like, son of a bitch. And I'm like, well, what do we do? And I'm like, I guess the natural evolution of this is to just throw it in and be like Scotch butts. So I always get curious. You wanted to write a book, and the in-universe character demigod was Argon Falcon. The books were supposed to be written from his perspective. The prose was laughably bad in the end. No, that's fine. My old username used to be one of my characters. I had a whole manga I wanted to write about. Like a weebo. Oh. But those things have a cool place in, like, just being creative. And, where usernames and stuff come from is always neat to me. Alright, where is the button to recenter? Hold on. Alright, there we go. I freaked it out just a little bit. Alright, so... So I want to do her eyes. What do we do? Green? Oh, they're like a turquoise for now. Everything will end up on the same layers later. there is tape between my toes, and I want to yeet. What? Please. Okay. Oh my god, that was so bad. Normally I wear socks. It's too fucking hot. Too hot for socks. All right. You've had this name since you got onto the interwebs. That's funny. It's funny because your Gmail had that name because of the failed Google social media circles. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, yeah. The edgy. Yeah. I moved out of my old handles to try to create a brand, trying to interact to like with my art on the internets. And I was like, oh, so like having like a persona or some kind of personality or like, you know what I mean? Like something that people can connect to you helps. I was like, okay, well, what would I look like? And then so I designed Scuts and I came up with Scuts, and that's been the last 13. Now I am Scuts. I cut my hair and I became the horse. It's funny. Actually, I was having this discussion with a friend, how it's funny. They're like, "Oh, wow, you look you look a lot like Scuts," like thinking that I designed the character after myself. And I was like, "No, actually, I kind of like designed them first, and then slowly I started to cut my hair, and over time eventually I started to look more like my OC, which is funny because originally um I had really long hair, and I started to like I wanted to know like if I would like having short hair, but it was really difficult to kind of commit to the idea of um cutting my hair short when if I went to go get my hair cut and I asked them to trim it and they cut off 6 inches, I cried. You know, I used to have hair down to my butt. Like it was really long, but it also would get really tangled and it would get in my way and it was really irritating, and if I tried to curl it, it would just go flat no matter what I did, and I didn't like it. And so I was like, well, what if I cut it short? And I'm like, oh gosh, but it would take so long to grow back. And I drew my character Haru with short blue hair. And I thought about dyeing my hair a lot and like trying different colors and stuff. And so eventually I cut my hair short. I tried to get like my hair cut like my OC, and I tried to get it bleached and dyed blue. But that was the beginning of me kind of like finally embracing cutting my hair and being like, oh, I like having a shorter haircut. I really don't like having this high maintenance bullshit all the time. And then when I started dealing with like chronic illness, I just don't have the energy to deal with like a high maintenance hairstyle. I really need something that's easy and simple because I care more. I'm not vain. Like I don't care about my appearance. I want to not look like a like I don't want to look terrible, but like I don't put a ton in effort into like like I want things to be low maintenance. I like to wake up and look good. People are like, "Wow, your hair makes you look like an anime character," and I'm like, "Thanks. I rolled out of bed and didn't brush it." Like that's the vibe I live with. Oh, when applying for jobs, it says from Argon instead of your actual name, like the email. That's funny. uh, hey, Chopperino, how's it going? Oh shit. I forgot my rant. Anyways, I hope I finished most of it to make sense. Oh, but no, no. So like, I really love that art's like a good way for self-expression that way. Because I was able to kind of experiment with the the idea of shorter hair before I actually committed to cutting my hair. Um, and it's just funny that I gave Scots really short hair and then slowly myself just kept cutting my hair shorter. I was like, what if I just shave off the sides? And I'm like, oh, I actually really like that. I gave myself a Chelsea hawk, and I was like, this is great. I love this. And then I just kind of have had either that or some variation where it's like not a mohawk. I just cut the back off. And in the winter, I let it grow out a little bit longer so I'm not so cold. But I have like finally fallen into like the rut of hairstyles that I'm comfortable in. Um, aw, to the point where like I really prefer cutting my own hair at this point. The last two times I've gone and saved up and paid for someone to cut my hair, I asked for a hard disconnect, and they gave me a fade, and I can't use a fade as a guideline to trim my hair myself. So it essentially ruined my haircut and meant I had to like find my hairline again. And it was just like not I cried. And then like I tried to dye my hair, but because they did the fade and not a hard split, like I didn't know where to stop bleaching stuff. And so like it made it really hard for me to like bleach my hair, and it made me really upset. And it's like, I guess my hair is a big part of my identity that way, and like how I like to present myself. It's just not like something I like to put a lot of maintenance into. It's simple. It is my hair. It's very much like Scott's. I like it this way. I want to dye it. I just don't know what color. It's the same problem I have with painting my nails. I'm like, what color? Too much indecision. You grew your hair real long in college, but it was so hot and uncomfortable that you had the sides and back brought back to skin. Yeah, yeah. Um, that's another reason. I literally just cut my hair Monday. I was like, it was really hot and it just cooled off. And I was like, it's nice. It's fine. And I'm like, if I don't do it now, I'm gonna lose my mohawk hairline. It's gonna be harder to find it. And then I'm gonna be frustrated. And then it's gonna be 90 degrees next weekend. And I'm gonna be hot. And I'm gonna be mad I didn't cut my hair. So I just fucking did it. It's like, go, go, go. I can do it in like 10 minutes if I don't wait too long between haircuts. Um, but yeah. I became the family barber during COVID and never went back. Everybody, my mom's still like, will you trim my hair? I'm like, yes, mom, I will. Um, because it's the same thing where it's like, will you just take off this much? And then they like cut off half your hair, and you're like, but I spent forever growing that out. Goodbye. And like, I understand getting rid of like the split ends and the dead ends and stuff, but like, if you have really long hair, you're going to have split ends that go up. Like I understood that I had split ends, and I would have rather have kept the length and a couple of split ends. And it was just impossible to find somebody who would let that happen. I was just like, that's part of the reason I was just done with long hair. It was just such a pain in the ass. And then now I just like to have it out of my face. Like that's my one work. Like don't be in my eyes. I have stuff to draw. If my hair's in my eyes, we're gonna cut it. And besides that, I don't really give a fuck. Oh no, I threw my tablet pen. Well, who are the characters that I'm drawing? This is someone's new OC. It's a ref. It's a new ref. Why does this one look so different from that one? Fuck me. I don't. Shh. It's fine. I think it's fine to see the same character drawn slightly different. It's a little bit more of a cartoony. And this one's got a bit more detail. We're drawing a bit more than a bust with the busts, so I kind of compromise elsewhere on less details because those details are already over here. So it should be good. I just need to make sure I add her horns. Alright, I'm gonna... This is so fucking funny. Horns. Snout. Yes. You are now aware of why women like those hats so much. These hats? The good old Ragnar. Is that what it's called? I'm trying to grow my hair out. I'm wondering if if the back gets long enough, I can put it into a ponytail and kind of train the hair to go up more so that when I try to spike it into a mohawk, it will stay instead of fighting me and falling flat. But it was funny because it's really hard for me to see the back and it's easier for me to cut the front. And I had a dream I gave myself a mohawk that was a mullet because I just kept trimming the front so it stayed out of my eyes. It was like post-apocalyptic kind of thing. So I just kept cutting the front and the sides, and I just kept letting the back grow up because I couldn't see it. And so I was like, "What the fucking apocalypse mullet did I do?" And I woke up and I'm like, "Oh no, why did I give myself a mullet?" And I was like, "Oh god, I don't have a mullet." Okay, okay. It kind of looked good though. What if I did that? Just make them all different colors. Each hair. Such a pain until you're able to put the hair in a ponytail. It really is. It's like the dumb little stubby. Hey, alright, they're loving it so far. That's great. I am fantastically happy then. I think while we're feeling this vibe, I'm not done drawing. Hair bands are a thing. I fucking hate hair bands. I had to wear them for so long. And then they gave me migraines. I didn't understand that that's why I was having headaches when I was a kid. It was the wrong headband sometimes. And then I grew up and I figured out what the fuck was going on. I went through another phase where I tried to grow my hair out again and I wore hair bands. And I just said, fuck it. And that's where I finally shaved the sides of it for the Chelsea Hawk. I was just like, let's... Dude, less hair, less shampoo. I haven't bought new shampoo in over a year. I got one of the big things of shampoo, like Costco size shampoo, and I'm not even halfway. Efficiency, baby. It's wild how, like, when your hair gets longer, it starts needing more and more shampoo, but, alright, let's see. I don't want to quit. We're doing good. Oh, I can ask what outfit, all right. Oh my goodness. I would like to use my heat pad. But at the same time it's already so hot in here. Why? Why? Efficient hairstyling. Yeah. Oh man. All right. Big stretch. You know what? I'm gonna take one more short break and then we're gonna keep going for like 40 more minutes. I'll stop at the top of the hour so that I don't tax my hand too much. And I've got D&D to run tomorrow, so I shan't be staying up too late. But I would like to get a good start on some of these. This one I feel like should be a face on. I don't know if you can see this one. There we go. So that I should just draw it symmetrically. But yeah. A tired little guy. Chaparino, are you in chat? This song. I added it to my fucking playlist and now it gets stuck in my fucking head, dude. Used to do. I sang this like without knowing the song for karaoke. And then I was like, well, what's the song actually sound like? That would get stuck in my fucking head. Meet me halfway. Halfway. Right at the borderline. Wanna stay for you. I love it when you guys give me good music suggestions. I can't get further than this. Man, should we do Friday night karaoke? I think we should do Friday night karaoke. Seems like a good thing. Play D&D, and then play game for a little bit, and then screech like Banshee. Or I should do karaoke and then? I don't know. How much do you guys want to listen and suffer? I really enjoy singing, though. Like, I've been trying to think about stuff that I really enjoy doing and stuff that I do anyways. And I'm like, I don't know. I always felt, like, envious of people who were doing karaoke streams. And I was like, I want to do that. I'm like, dumb bitch, you work for yourself. Do it. Oof, my poor voice. Only if I do a washa, we do the gambling, and washa wants the magic items. Then I might have a hard time. Oh no. Right at the borderline. Or if I start singing Offspring a bunch, and I'm like, yeah, yeah, singing at the top of my range, and that's kind of straining my voice. Yeah. But that's fun. I can't go any further than this. I want you so bad. Only magic item for Washa doesn't want gold. No, Washa only wants magic. Yes. Yes. Washa is just the embodiment of being frustrated with your players. I'm just like, okay, what would he say? I'm like, just be really irritated. The irritated businessman. He's got places to go and more magic items to find. I don't know what other songs to do for karaoke nights, though. I'm down for suggestions. I love it. I love a challenge. Do you guys want to do karaoke tonight? Is that how should we end the night with karaoke? Go from cow mom to singing? Bro. All right. I really want to draw this one. This is such a fun sketch. I can't believe I thought I was only ever going to style wigs on that mannequin head. Never did I ever think I was going to stick it between my boobs and take a picture for a ref, for a photo. But this is amazing. This is my job. This is my life. And this is why I do what I do. This is why I show up for work. This is why I log in, sign up, and lock in, bitches. Because this is all of us. This is my job. This is why I do it. This is what I do. This is why I do it. This is Twitch. Hating nipples. Alright. It's Friday in Australia right now, so technically it's the right day. Yeah, I just... Are my roommates sleeping? Will I wake them up? I don't think they'd care. I don't think they'll care. That's fine. We'll find out. No, it's good. The booba have become hat. Yeah, it is best hat. It is best hat. I don't know. We'll see. That would be fun. Even if it's not for very long. I'm usually up till like midnight. So the thing is, when I'm done working, I don't have anything else to do. And I get pissed off because I can't work anymore. So singing karaoke would fill up the rest of my night without me hurting my hand drawing too much. And also not going stir crazy. Otherwise, I just watch YouTube. And I want to do something else with my time. If you got any requests, we could do them. We'll do some karaoke. We'll draw for a little bit longer, like 30 more minutes, and then we'll do karaoke at 11 to midnight. 1 hour. I can do Godzilla. Do you want to hear me struggle? You want to hear me struggle? I can do Eminem. Oh my god, we're doing that one first. All right? All right, cool. We're gonna breathe. We're gonna take a second. We're gonna draw for 30 more minutes, and then we're gonna sing some karaoke. But can I do Rap God? I don't know if I know the words. I can try it. I'll fucking try it. I will fucking try it. Like a Rap God. Do I get to listen to it first? Am I throwing it on Spotify while I'm drawing, or am I raw dogging it cold? Am I cold dogging it? Are we frozen corn dogging it? Who even? Scuts be like, let's wind down for the night. Also, Scuts, I want to try and sing fast rap. What is life if you don't struggle? The more panic, the fun. Then life is fine. Throw it on, hear it before you commit. All right. I feel like if I could do Godzilla. What's Rap God, right? But I don't know what. Big trouble. Can rap. I think I've got this. I mean, I'm not going to 100% this. I don't think I know this one nearly as well. I could, well, there's also, I'm trying to figure out, like, what would I say? Like, I'm not a bundle of sticks. I don't get to say that word. I am gay as fuck, though. In all directions. I don't think this would be the mo. All right. Sweet, sweet overconfidence. Yes. Yes, I have much of it. Eminem is hard because of the speed changes and non-standard pronunciation. Yeah, I was gonna say I think that's why I would be able to do Godzilla also, but not this one. All right. If you don't know what lyric there was one that might trip me up on karaoke on TOS on Twitch, I suggest you check the lyrics. There we go. Oh yeah, yeah. No, I can see what you're talking about with the flow, like where he stops and he pauses and stuff. But like that was a mouthful of shit right there. Hey, that's what happens at the end of Godzilla 2. I'm inflatable, infallible. Oh god, I'm trying to remember what the fuck he says. It's just it's holy shit. Eminem is an artist. He makes art. He makes words. Oh my god. So many of them. All right. Houdini was really good too. Like you almost have to learn his breathing. Yeah. Um I feel like for sure when it comes to Godzilla, like trying to time when to breathe is key. Uh and there's like the chorus half the time I just fucking take a minute to catch my breath because like holy shit. Thing to you. Sometimes I wonder, I'm like, how do I have decent range? And I listen to old Muse and shit. I'm like, that's fair. That's how I know falsetto. Could have the world to say I am my dream. Birdie attacks me like a Leo. God, this is so good. Worst. I'm confused. All right. Fuzz, 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 fuzz. Give me all the fuzz. I love it when a character is super fluffy. Just because. What is this? Is this the end of the song? Oh, is this a? Oh, it's got plus a different song on it. Oh, I don't know that one. Skip for now. Oh, dude, I found so many different music off of like I've been exposed to so many different songs off of TikTok. It's crazy. Like that's my favorite thing. Most of it I don't really mind. I don't really care. But I love scrolling through my For You page just to like have whatever cool songs. And then they did that whole music deal shit. And I was like, no. It's like, man, most people aren't even putting the whole song out. You know, they're putting out like the 15 to like 60 seconds tops. Usually it's just the catchiest part of a song, but it's enough to get it stuck in your head, and then it might end up on your playlist somewhere. But no, they want to be dicks. I don't know actually how that resolved, but like that was wild. It's like, no, if we don't get all the profit, nobody gets to make money. And it's like, but you make more money if more people see it. You really liked Houdini. Houdini is so good, mixing his old and new style, right? And all the throwbacks. It might be on my playlist. Also, holy shit, this is coming out so good. to just stay. Alright, I don't know if they're still awake, but we're gonna send this. Also, we should just be like, snuggles. Yes, yes. Only to go insane. I'm really happy with that one. The hair needs to be like fleshed out more, but sometimes that comes with like time. And like I did this one. Where I do kind of the flats first and I come in afterwards. Alright, and that's her ear, actually. Goofball. I thought that was a hair poof, god. Alright, cool. Ears. That's such a cute pose. I can't believe I was snuggling a mannequin. Oh shit, you guys. So fucking funny. I love this. So this song makes me think of a YouTube video where it was a music video of the song, but it was like this little like yellow rubber peep thing dancing to the song. So every time in my brain when I hear this song, I just see that little guy dancing. It's just him in my brain right now. Just that little guy doing his little dance. That is me all day long. That little guy. I feel like if I tried to find it on fucking YouTube right now. No, I could find it. It's Spoons? What? I don't know. Have a good night, Nittany. Spoon? I turned my camera on by Spoon. That's what it is. But yeah. The the music video that someone made for this was really cute. Eh? Hmm? Yeah. Oh, yeah. 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 She is so fluffy and I love her. Alright. At my... think she's gonna end up in the sundress. Because the sundress is the most simple of the outfits. And I'm gonna have it do like a, come up like this and let her like little floof spill over it. So it will be very, very cute. Crunchy, crunchy. Oh my god, super fast jellyfish is another good one. I like that. Tastes just like chicken. Not quite. What the hell? Am I already done? What the fuck? I just drew a hand. Yes! Dude! There's getting one shot in a video game and like getting what the fuck? I just drew a hand in one go. Yes, I love it. Yes. Beautiful. The art gods smile upon me today. Tonight. Good night, Nidney. Thanks for coming by. Alright. I think this is pretty good for tonight. I'm starting to stick to my tablet. It's really warm in here. These are amazing, though. I'm so happy. Like I said, I had a long ways to go on this one, and we just made a huge, huge leap forward tonight. Like, this is amazing. This should be able to be done by the end of September, depending on if I focus on the bards more or the rough sheet. But I think I'm going to focus on the bards. Cool. Work in progress has been sent. Drawing has been accomplished. I'm going to, I guess, use the restroom and do an intermission to switch to karaoke. So yeah, bear with me for the switch up, I guess. And I will be back shortly. Thank you so much for hanging with me, getting through some art tonight. I thought I was gonna be quiet, but we got some shit done while I was chatty. It was good. Played the game. The zombies scared me into a good mood. I drew a cow. It's a good day. Now it's time to go pee and sing some karaoke, I guess. That's the way we go. Alright, we're gonna hit an intermission and I shall be back in a few.